Yay. 11 time. Sorry, one little something about my Immortal at first. It's awful, it's terrible, it melts your brain, but I can't stop breathing it. I have a problem, man. I have a My Immortal addiction. It never gets old, and I can't find enough terrible fanfiction like it. I mean, it's so bad. It's like a train wreck. It's like a train wreck that you can't stop watching. You know, it's just so awful. Yeah, God, I love it. So, My Immortal Chapter 11. No! I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off. And I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop and I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood and then I slit both my wrists. Then I got all over my clothes. So I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed the stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sandally. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on the broomsticks. Ew, you fucking perv! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra, he said. He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. Never gets old, I swear. 30th time I've said, pointing his womb. And I still love it. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times. And they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside in his broom and said, Everyone, we need to talk! What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student, but I am also a Satanist! This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped down from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any! I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there! I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you don't drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I'd heard before, but not from him. I don't know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then he swooped in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic? Snap asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her! End of chapter 11. Chapter 12. I was about to slit my wrist again with that silver knife that Draco had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must go together. No! I thought it was Hagrid, but it was Vampire. He started screaming, OMFG! No! My scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up and all that jazz. You could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it. And my scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. Because physical attractiveness is more important than your friends being in horrible, horrible pain. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me from my ugliness and my non-gothicness. Okay, I had the whole ugliness and non-gothicness thing. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Yes. I do, but die. Oh, shit. Almost. 6. Okay. Anyway, I was in the school's nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't have those fucking pervs teaching the school a lot of hot girls. Sorry, girls with the Z, you know, girl power. All that jazz. Dumbledore had constipated the Kidio camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Oh. Hagrid came into my hospital bed, holding a bouquet of pink roses. Enemy, I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway. I'm not like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Ebony, Hagrid says. These are not roses. What? Are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked, because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I mean, it's obviously the color and the aesthetics that count, not the actual, intent of gift giving for the wishing of the well-ament. I can't think, the story is ruining my mind, and I love it! I fucking love it. I lost my place. Oh yes, I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton P video made from your shower scene and being vooed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? Oh, actually, yes it is. To it, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, it's all you had to say. That's not a spell. That's an MCR song. Matter of fact, yes. I corrected him wisely. I know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, Petulius Marengo, me Kermesili Romancio? For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that's a tribute. Especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Emo Nato Akoya? I'm barely selling this on an actual language. At least they're being a little creative. Not being creative, I don't know what that word means. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Shit.